So, I've got 2 kids, guys, and my youngest kid, he just started to learn to talk. And his first word is yes. But he says it in this really weird, sinister way. He goes, yes. And it's really strange because it's his only word, it becomes a kind of a cover-all blanket kind of word that covers for everything, basically. He basically goes around saying the word yes to offers that haven't been made to. So, for example, I was sitting at the kitchen table the other day at my dinner, and he comes over and he just points at my plate, like my plate of food, and just goes, yes. Like, what the fuck? He's like some sort of a creepy kind of third world dictator, walking around his island nation, appropriating other people's shit. I shall have this. He stopped breastfeeding now, but there was a crossover period when he could talk and breastfeed at the same time. Made myself laugh. When he could talk and breastfeed at the same time. My jokes are hilarious. You can talk and breastfeed at the same time. Breastfeeding is amazing, obviously. It's a wonderful thing. It's a natural thing. I'm all for it, obviously. It's amazing. But when a kid can talk and breastfeed at the same time, it gets a bit weird. We went to the beach and his mum, she took off her top to jump into the water, and he just points at her tits and he goes, yes. No, actually, I think he did 2 things, yes. But yeah, kids are funny. As I get older, I start to lump teenagers now into the same bracket of kids. Like, I find them like another species, like I used to find kids. Even people towards 20 years of age. People around 20 have no ability to judge people's age. You realize that? Literally, everybody in the world is either their age or old. That's it. The 30s don't exist. They just don't exist for them. They're like, you're old or you're with them. I was a while ago and worked as a girl, she's 20 years old, and she said to me, how old do you know? And I said, how old do you think I am? She goes, I don't know, 28? I was like, 20 fucking 8? Jesus Christ. I wish I was 28, Jesus. No, I'm definitely not, thank you, but I'm definitely not 28, believe me, oh my god. Shit. I don't know, 45. I said, what the hell is wrong with you, woman? 45, some sort of fucking idiot or something. So I have a microbrewery here, and it's called Bar Sheehan. Actually, something really funny just happened upstairs. I can't see if he's standing over there or not, but I'm going to say it anyway. A Spanish guy at the bar said, "Oh, Barcino," and he had a Tenants beer T-shirt on. This just happened now, so I don't know if this is going to be funny. And he said, "Barcino," and I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "I don't like that beer." And I was like, "It's my brewery," and I was like, but I didn't say anything. I said, "Oh, really?" He goes, "I don't like the beer and I don't like the owner." And I said, "Oh really? What? Why? Who is he? Is he a friend of yours?" And he goes, "Just trust me." He goes, "You wouldn't like him." I swear, I think he's the only person in the bar. So I'll steer clear of him. Some kid from my 19-year-old kid from my hometown. I grew up in a town called Waterford, that's not set in Ireland. And some 19-year-old kid from my hometown, he emailed me a few weeks ago and he said, "Hey Noel, I'm from Waterford too. I'm coming to Barcelona holidays. I heard you have a brewery." He emailed the website of the beer. "Can we meet up?" I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, it's just so nice, such a different way of thinking. I mean, I don't know who he is, but I'm sure he's a wonderful person, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing personally against him. I don't even know him. I'm sure he's a lovely person, but he's 19 years old. I don't know him, and I'm heterosexual. I mean, what the hell? I can't think of anything I'd like to do less than meet up with him. Can you imagine how one-sided that conversation would be? It'd be 900% for his benefit. I mean, literally, there is nothing Evan can say that I don't already know. Nothing at all. He doesn't know any things that I don't know. I'm certain of that. I'm certain. What's he going to do? Astound you with his insightful questions like, "How long have you lived in Barcelona?" Or, I don't know, "Did you speak Spanish when you were around?" Oh wow, what brilliant questions, Evan. What fabulous insights. Where do we even go from there? How do we follow up such brilliant questions? And of course, Evan's follow-up will be the classic, "Why did you move to Barcelona?" Ooh, let me think about that now. Let me really think. Oh, actually, do you know what? Actually, I have a better idea. How about I don't think about it at all? We don't do this because life's too short. Yeah. So Evan and I were both from the same town in Ireland, a place called Waterford, and it's an incredibly boring place. Like, there's an unbelievably little amount to do there. I mean, literally, my childhood was long stretches of extreme boredom, punctuated by sudden outbursts of violence. You know, what if its only claim to fame was the home to the world's first escalator theme park? Now, it wasn't opened as an escalator theme park, I understand. It was opened as a shopping centre. But Waterford's such a dump that slowly but surely all the shops closed down, and eventually all were left with a series of escalators just going up and down. But weirdly, this was a good thing about Waterford. I actually remember saying to my friend on several occasions, "Do you want to go in on the escalator?" Just think about that sentence for 1 second. Do you want to go in on the escalators? Like, while my contemporaries in like America or like contemporary teens were like going to Disney World, going horse racing, going camping, I was going on a fucking escalator. That's that. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's it. I don't know. We used to get into fights just to break the monotony of the place. You know, I'd walk up to complete strangers and she goes, "I'm sorry, I'm just incredibly bored. Could you punch me in the face?" There was no girls around either in Waterford. There was girls, but they had their own. They used to sit over the other side of they had their own section, you know, behind the shopping centre. We had this one side. We were on one side. We were always sitting on the wall. Do you ever notice that? I don't know if anything else is from a sit back. I spent so much time just sitting on walls, just doing nothing, sitting on walls. She's nothing. You get it, right? Like I estimate between the age of 8 and 18, I literally spent 10 years just sitting on a wall. That's it. But the most interesting thing about that for me now is nowadays, if a bunch of teenagers sat on a wall for 10 years with no mobile phone, just sitting there, it'd be amazing. I mean, they'd be famous. They'd have a kind of a cult following. You know, be considered like Native American in its resolve. I would love those teenagers. Our parents and teachers thought we were fucking losers. Jesus Christ, I don't remember anybody come up to me and ask me for like my insights on the universe. And the girls had their own wall, and we were like separated girls and boys. We were really like, and we were all tough. But when I had to walk past the girls on my own occasion, I get separated. I have to walk past a group of girls, and rather than show how nervous I was, I pretend instead at the last second, just as I came level with the girls, to suddenly be like desperately trying to see something up the street. You know, kind of, as if to say, "Sorry guys, I didn't even see you there. I'm just too busy looking for a wall." But the girls had their own. One of the girls got separated once, and she had to walk past us. And I noticed she also used a similar trick, but she pretended to be bored, so she would yawn. But she was nervous, so she mistimed the yawn. She started to yawn too early. So I don't know if you've ever tried to hold a yawn on your face after it's naturally finished. Doesn't look good. It was something like this. It was kind of like. Look like she'd been shot. But you remember that? We had no choice to be sitting. That was pre-mobile phone days. So literally back then, if you separate from your good friends, you literally might not find them again. You might like to be forced to regroup the next morning. So we had to like stick together. I remember I had to look for a few times I got lost with my friends. I had to look for them, and I would literally have to, like nowadays you want to find your friends, just text, "Where are you?" I would have to physically walk to all the places that we had ever been. Walk all over town, the whole town, just walk the whole town. There was no choice. I had to go down and call out to parents, involve a middleman, you know, leave like a handwritten note. It was like fucking medieval times, not the 1990s. "Oh, please, can you ensure your son gets this note?" But mobile phones have made us incredibly lazy and incredibly vain as well. When I think of the junk that people post online, like pointless, posing, flattering photographs of themselves over and over again. I saw one the other day, and the captions as well. They had like tenuous captions, like with some sort of justification for their go. I saw one the other day, and it was a guy flexing his muscle on a beach, and the sun. You could just see the sun dipping below the horizon, just between there and there in his arm. You know, he fit the sun in there, and he goes. And the caption underneath said, "Gotta love those sunsets." What the fuck is that about? You know, I think if I transplant that kind of behaviour onto when I was in university, it would have been the equivalent, the way people are nowadays, I suppose, it would have been the equivalent to carry around like a hard copy physical packet of photographs, very flattering photographs of myself, in my pocket, and at parties just intermittently taking them out of myself and doing that. You know, like announcing the caption to the room, like, you know, like Monday morning sleepyhead. Like my friends I would have been ostracised. My friends would have literally not be seen in public with me. They're everywhere acts like that. Why do people think they get away with doing that online and then not doing it in real life? We know who you are. There's a fucking photograph here. You know? But I think people, I'm going to finish this, I think people should be made to act like that in real life as punishment for their vanity. Just one day a week. You know, like at the end of a long weekend in Barcelona, when you're leaving to the airport, you have to go up to the guy at passport control with a glass of white wine, like in a push-up bra. You know, thanks Barcelona, you've been amazing. Anyway, thank you guys.
Give it up one more time for Noel Sheehan.